My name is Philip. I served with Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 7, NMCB 7, U.S. Navy, from 95 to 2000.
And my name's Mike. I'm Philip's sponsor, and I'm also his pastor.
And Honduras. I went down a mudslide. I almost suffocated. I thought I was gone, and luckily someone grabbed my hand. I don't know which way I was at, but someone grabbed my hand, pulled me out. When I got out, it was like these demons following me around, the nightmares, the children that were killed kept revisiting me in my dreams, and then the obsession, compulsive thoughts over and over again. And I imagine myself being in a tub of water, and my obsessive thoughts are down here and they keep going up. When's it gonna happen? What is this? I can't believe this is happening. And then before you know it, I want to break out and I want relief, So I turned to drugs, turned to alcohol, turned to food, turned to violence. Depression got a hold of me fast. Got myself in a dark hole for 10 years. My addiction and my mental health. I found myself homeless and in jail, homeless charges, trespassing charges. And the VA helped me out. They have a homeless clinic. And I got help through them. But I still wasn't taking my recovery seriously. But I was still clean, but I was on my way. I already been in recovery for about 4 or 5 years already. And I finally met this guy.
We met in a 12-step recovery meeting in Mesa, Arizona. And I happened to be doing volunteer work at the prison, making a reconciliation event with the Gila River Indian community.
And I happened to be sharing at a meeting that I met Vidal from Gila River, and he came up to me, "Oh my God, you don't understand. You're so important." I'm, "What?" And he goes, "I need to find this guy." And I know some people. I know a lot of people in Gila River, so this is a big project. I'm thinking to myself, and yes, I can do this for you.
And that created a huge purpose in both our lives together as part of our recovery, and it put us in touch with a whole group of people that was a support network.
Being in recovery has brought me back to my tribe, allowed me to live outside my head. I'm not in my head as much, and that's the very important thing, not isolating yourself.
He could call 20 people immediately and have 5 or 10 people be anywhere he needed them to be in an instant, as could I. That's what Recovery Support Network does. We're all part of his community within the tribe, and then it's reciprocated. And there's no event that happens, for example, at our church that he isn't an integral part of. He has a huge purpose in our faith community, as well as his son.
Having this a fellowship of people. I have people in the church, also in recovery for 12-step recovery people. I've made a lot of friends. Of course, also my veteran friends. Being involved, not isolating myself, and being in contact with people. I got many good friends now, and they take good care of me. They love me. I'm in the network now. You see, nobody's gonna allow me to fall. I don't have to be alone no more.
We're here to say, if we can do it, you can do it.
These 12-step programs, they understand you. They understand you. I mean, they might not know maybe the exact same events that have gone on in your life, but they understand the depravity, the depression, the hole you get yourself into. They understand that, and they understand you. And having somebody to understand you like that, it doesn't get better than that.
Ask for help. Don't try and do it on your own. Ask for help, and keep asking until you get it.